22nd of January 2025. Welcome to Somalia's premier #1 station for news and updates, Dalsan TV. I'm your presenter, Abdurrahman Yusuf. Tonight, these are the stories that are making our headlines. Kenya locks out Somalia from visa exemptions in new rules. Somali government denies summoning ambassador over Ahmed Madobe's Kenya visit. Prime Minister launches Somali payment switch to modernize financial services. Airlines in Somalia halt flights nationwide in protest against fee increases. Lovely viewers, now let's delve into a full bulletin. Somali government has denied reports claiming it summoned its ambassador to Kenya, Jibril Ibrahim Abdullah, after a Kenya-registered aircraft entered Somali airspace without authorization in January 18th and transported Jubaland leader Ahmed Mohamed Islam Madobe to Nairobi. In a statement posted on Twitter, the Communications Department of Somali Ministry of Foreign Affairs dismissed the reports as false. Here's a full story. Somali government has denied reports claiming it summoned its ambassador to Kenya, Jibril Ibrahim Abdullah, after a Kenyan-registered aircraft entered Somali airspace without authorization on January 18th and transported Jubaland leader Ahmed Mohamed Islam Madobe to Nairobi. In a statement posted on Twitter, the Communication Department of the Somali Ministry of Foreign Affairs dismissed the report as false. However, Dalsan TV was informed that Somalia had issued a formal complaint to Kenya expressing its disapproval of the visit by the Jubaland leader. The Kenya-registered aircraft reportedly transported Ahmed Madobe to Nairobi, where he is said to be meeting the Kenyan officials. The Somali government has protested the incident, highlighting ongoing tensions between the two nations. In November 2024, Somalia's federal government escalated its political standoff with Jubaland by issuing an Interpol Red Notice request for the arrest of Ahmed Madobe. The Banadil Regional Court in Mogadishu authorized the notice accusing Madobe of treason, collusion with foreign governments, and undermining Somalia's sovereignty. Jubaland, a semi-autonomous region bordering Kenya and Ethiopia, re-elected Madobe for a third term as its regional president in elections held in November 2024. The federal government rejected his re-election. Crossing over to a neighboring country where Kenya has announced visa-free entry for all Africans except Somalia and Libya, citing security concerns. A communication of the cabinet meeting Tuesday noted that the waive electronic travel authorization (ETA) to promote regional integration and ease travel access across the continent. Here's a full story. Kenya has announced visa-free entry for all Africans except Somalia and Libya, citing security concerns. A communication from a cabinet meeting Tuesday noted that they waive the electronic travel authorization to promote regional integration and ease travel across the continent. It added that most Africa visitors will be allowed 2-month stay, while East Africa Community nationals will continue to enjoy a 6-month stay under EAC free movement protocols. Somalia joined the EAC in November 2023, becoming the 8th member of the East African Regional Bloc. According to the Kenya Bureau of Statistics, Somalia is the 6th largest destination for Kenyan goods. In the first 9 months of 2023, Kenya exported goods worth 168 million against the 880,000 for Somalia in the same period. The two countries have advanced relations since President Mahmoud came to office in 2022. The visa restriction on Somali means that Somali travelers will undergo the rigorous visa application process and limited stay, unlike their EAC counterparts. Airlines operating in Somalia have suspended all domestic and international flights starting Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, in protest of increased fees imposed by the federal government. The Somali Airline Operators Association, representing nearly 20 airlines, announced the suspension in a statement citing disagreements with the Ministry of Transport and the Civil Aviation Authority. The Somali Airlines Operators Association, representing nearly 20 airlines, announced a suspension in a statement citing disagreements with the Ministry of Transport and the Somali Civil Aviation Authority. The Somali Civil Aviation Authority responded by denying disruptions to flight schedules and warning against spreading misinformation. The authority attributed the grounding of a certain aircraft to safety concerns, citing inspections that revealed maintenance issues. It also accused some of the airlines of poor passenger handling and operational inefficiencies, including relying on other airlines to serve routes due to prolonged maintenance or lack of planes in Somalia. The administration of Aden International Airport instructed Favori,
the airport's management company to deny counter access to airlines without operational aircraft stationed at the airport. While the Somali Civil Aviation Authority did not directly address the airline's grievances regarding increased fees, the standoff underscores broader challenges within Somalia's aviation sector, including regulatory compliance, operational inefficiencies, and financial disputes.
The Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hamza Abdi Barre, officially launched the Somali Payment Switch System (SPS), a payment system today, a major step in advancing in the country's financial infrastructure. The Somali Payment Switch is designed to enable secure mobile money transactions through Somali banks, promoting transparency and improving access to financial services across the country.
The Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hamza Abdi Barre, launched the Somali Payment Switch System, a major step in advancing the country's financial infrastructure. The Somali Payment Switch (SPS) is designed to enable secure mobile money transactions through Somali banks, promoting transparency and improving access to financial services across the country. The Prime Minister highlighted the system's role in modernizing Somalia's payment process, ensuring transparency in wage payments and enhancing the security of economic services. Critics argue that given Somalia's history of conflict and lack of widespread financial infrastructure, implementing such a system requires overcoming logistical and security challenges. The system's success will partly depend on the stability of the region and adoption by banks and consumers. The Somali Payment Switch System represents a significant leap for Somalia's financial sector, aiming to align with international standards while addressing local needs and challenges.
Over 20 people were killed and more than 10 others wounded during 2 days fighting between the Islamic State fighters and security forces from Somalia's Puntland region, officials told the media. In an interview with the press, the spokesperson for Puntland and Security Operations, Brigadier General Mahmoud Ahmed, said that 15 Islamic State militants and 7 Puntland soldiers were killed in the clashes Sunday and Monday.
Over 20 people were killed and more than 10 others wounded during 2 days of fighting between Islamic State fighters and security forces from Somalia's Puntland region. In an interview with VOA's Somali service, a spokesperson for Puntland Security Operations, Brigadier General Mahmoud Ahmed, said 15 Islamic State militants and 7 Puntland soldiers were killed in the clashes Sunday and Monday. Ahmed said the ISIS fighters used improvised explosive devices to protect their hideouts near Ufein area. As soldiers were clearing landmines, one of the devices exploded, killing 6 soldiers and wounding 3. The spokesperson said during the operation, soldiers killed 8 Islamic State militants. Ahmed said the latest military operation, which centered around Al-Miskad Mountains in the Bari region, continued through Monday. Residents who requested anonymity, fearing for their lives, have told the press that they saw bodies of militants strewn along the roads leading into the Al-Miskad Mountains. Puntland began a military offensive last month against extremist groups in the region, following months of preparations. The region's leader Saeed Abdullahi Deni appealed to the public to support the operation, which he said is aimed at dislodging the Islamic State militants from their hideouts in the mountainous areas. Puntland has enjoyed terrorist attacks perpetrated by Al-Shabaab and Islamic State militants, but the ongoing military operation appears to be focused on ISIS.
Lovely viewers, that devastating story from Puntland brings us to the end of our bulletin tonight. I wish to thank the Dalsan media fraternity, especially my cameraman Maki and our producer, the Alpha. I wish to thank also our lovely viewers for always keeping tabs. Have yourselves a lovely night and be blessed.